How many times in your career have you ever had to shoot your gun?
I've never had to shoot it, thank God.
Not once.
Never had once.
Draw it.
Draw it? I can't even count draw it.
Many times,
I've had to make skin contact, plenty of times.
What do you mean skin contact?
A few weeks ago, I was with one of the deputies, and we went down on a warrant pool, and he was in the front door, I went in the back door, and all of a sudden he tells me somebody's coming out the back door. This guy comes out the back door, huge guy, about 6'4", 240, comes running down the stairs at me. Well, he sees me, and he turns around and runs back in. Well, I come chase. He closes the door. I have to kick the door and go back around the window. We kind of scuffle a little bit by the door, and he's so big that he can literally step out the window. He doesn't have to duck. So as he steps out the window, I go back around. When he comes back out the window, I throw a shoulder into him, and we kind of fall to the ground a little bit. Well, he's kind of coming after me, so I get my weapon out, and I make contact on his neck and say, "Hey, you need to lay flat, buddy."
Oh, you're putting the muzzle right up against
his neck. Because
don't step up and go, "Screw you, go ahead, shoot me."
Well, I'm sure I've had people act that way, but when you've got cold steel up against your neck, that kind of calms things down real quick. And I put him in cuffs and sat him down, and we went through, and he thought we were looking for him. But we weren't looking for him. We were looking
You weren't even looking for him?
We were looking for his mom.
His mom?
Yeah, his mom. So we took his mom to jail, and we cut him a break. So
you didn't get your little steel stick out and just give him a couple of whacks?
It happened too fast.
Okay.
It just happens so quick sometimes. You just have to do what you can do.
Let's go to Carl. Ask a cop. Hey, Carl, you're on with Justin Carr. He's a deputy sheriff. He'll answer your question.
Hey, Justin. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Carl. What's up?
Could you expand upon the formal definition of littering, i.e., if I threw an aluminum can out the window, no, that's wrong. But if I threw like a sandwich or like, a cup of sawdust or like an apple core or something, is that considered littering just because it's an object being thrown from the car?
I would have to check the legislation on that specifically, but from what I am aware of, I think it's non-biodegradable materials.
Right.
Okay,
I mean, if you throw out a banana peel, you're not going to get a ticket,
Okay.
You throw a Coke can out and you hit somebody's new Porsche, obviously you're not going to get a ticket.
Really? So a banana peel, I would have thought that just anything littering, but that doesn't count.
It's not going to hurt the environment. It's not going to hurt the cars.
Right.
Just, they start tossing watermelons. I mean, that's different.
I got
That's interesting.
I actually have another question. Is it legal to drive with no shoes on, bare feet?
No, it's not
Really?
unsafe because, you need some kind of traction unless you got some scaly type toes or something. I don't know what you got going on down there.
You're saying it is legal or is it not legal?
It's not. There's no legislation that says you can't have to have shoes.
Because I had heard that too a long time
I mean, it's like
ago.
the same thing. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to ride my motorcycle without shoes on.
Thanks, dude.
People
That's
were like,
smart.
Yeah, exactly. It was dumb.
Yeah,
If I even took a little spill, I'm losing all my
A
toes.
little stupid. Hey, Paul, ask a cop.
Hey, I want to know if it's true that only Georgia State troopers can give tickets on the interstates.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah,
calling.
no kidding.
Hello.
Is it true?
Hey.
Is it true?
No. Georgia State Patrol has jurisdiction statewide to write tickets on all the highways, but each highway is like, for instance, if you're on here on 400 right here outside the 99X studio, that's Fulton County Police. Okay, they'll write you tickets on 85, 75, 285 right there. So, I mean, it just depends on where. Now, troopers can go anywhere they want and write tickets in anybody's jurisdiction because they have that kind of power.
Thanks, Paul. Let's go write some tickets.
Yeah.
Can we just load up? Can we all go?
Why are traffic cops always in a bad mood? Those guys directing traffic, they're always yelling at you.
Well, yeah, I tell you what, I've worked traffic. I'll tell you one of the worst intersections in the entire Atlanta is.
Oh, let's guess.
Go ahead, we'll guess. Somebody throw it to me.
Abernathy, Roswell Road.
That's not
pretty
too bad.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
I was thinking that same intersection.
Were you?
Yeah.
That's got to be the worst.
Isn't there one Johnson Ferry and something up
That's
in
pretty bad,
Cobb
too.
County? Yeah.
Cobb Parkway at Windy Hill Road.
Oh, yeah.
41 at Windy Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Has to be one of the scariest places in the world.
Really?
At 5:30 at night.
Really?
Because, I mean, people don't see you. I don't care if I've got neon lights flashing on my butt. People will just go past you going 100 miles an hour. And literally, that's one of the most dangerous jobs in law enforcement.
You know what the problem is cell phones. These people are not even. I watched people yesterday. 2 people going through the stop sign by my house.
You're right.
And there are kids everywhere. These people are on the phone and they don't have a clue where they are.
We're all guilty of it.
We're all guilty. I mean, I'm guilty of it myself sometimes.
Although it's actually the dialing, I think, that is the biggest problem. And with a headset, that doesn't eliminate still having to dial the number because talking on the phone isn't really. I mean, that doesn't distract you as much as having to look down and scroll through your phone book. And
yeah, but you get some of these people that are in these real deep business conversations. What do you mean I got to sell a 14%?
And those are the cars I see, the big old 4-door 5 Series Mercedes.
Yeah.
They just are lost.
They think they're in their office on wheels.
Yeah.
I think wasn't there a study out that showed that people on cell phones have the same attentiveness as a drunk driver? They were able to compare the two.
Say it one more time, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
That people on cell phones have the same attentiveness as a drunk driver. I think I've seen reports on that, studies on that.
That, and I'll tell you what's even worse than drunk driving is driving when you're tired.
You know what? I'm guilty of that.
I do it a lot.
24 hours a day.
Yeah. True. Tell us about the Fulton County Jail. What is that like?
What is funny is...
I was asking Crash.
Crash has been there. Matter of fact, I have Crash's mugshot.
Without a doubt, the best breakfast I ever had, Fulton County Slam Tank, South Side. I kid you not, man.
Sweet.
6 o'clock in the morning, I had French toast, ham. I had fresh milk toast. Oh, my God, it was awesome.
Really?
It was better than the Ritz.
I'll tell you what. I worked in the jail for about 8 months, and they had it was scrambled eggs, toast, and honey. And I was the best little quick meal on the run.
That's like a Vegas buffet breakfast.
Exactly.
It was awesome.
All you can eat.
When I went to jail, I got a pimento cheese sandwich, and that was it.
Where was that at?
Yeah.
It was at the Fulton County Jail for the Home Depot thing.
Oh, the Home Depot thing. They were trying to make it good. Well, let me tell you, there's been a lot of controversy lately at the jail about the lock situation and not it being unsafe and all this different kind of stuff. And
weren't some people springing out and beating up cops and stuff?
Well, let me just explain something. The jail I was in the jail for 8 months. Worked the jail, worked the floor. I worked the regular floor has a lot of drug dealers on it. I also worked Supermax, which is the top maximum security floor. Mm-hmm. And in 8 months of me working in the jail, I didn't have one. And the jail is primarily, and there's some mean bad guys in that jail. Yeah. And I'm 6 foot, 190 pounds, blonde hair, and blue eyes. You know what I mean? I'm not very intimidating looking if you're one of these guys. And I didn't have one problem with any of those guys in there. Mm-hmm. Because what you have to understand is no matter what, they can always overpower you. You're not going to have 65 deputies and 65 inmates. So as long as you treat people with a little bit of respect,
right,
you're going to be fine. So I never felt unsafe once. I actually enjoyed going to work because they loved it when I came to work because I knew how to you just treat people with a little bit of respect and they'll do stuff for you.
Yeah.
And I think that's the issue right now over the jail is you've got some of the deputies over there who just don't have good people skills. And they're trying to you can't be the toughest guy on the block up there.
They're trying to bully these guys?
You can't bully guys that all they do for their whole life is bully people.
Well, and it's a two-way street. I mean, when like we say, when you get pulled over by a cop, treat him or her with respect, you may have a chance of not getting that ticket, right?
I've never felt unsafe in that jail. I mean, never had a problem. You have to make decisions there just like you do on the street. Quick decisions.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Steve. No, I was going to say, we're running out of time. We have to have you come back.
Yeah, this is a really fun segment.
Yeah, very informative segment.
Yeah, we can set something up if you guys want. It'd be great.
You could be our morning X deputy.
Hey, there you go. Deputy Dog.
Deputy X.
It's good information, though. It's a lot of stuff that, I learned something. There's a couple things. And the people that are learning things about, maybe it'll help them today.
Yeah, I had a whole list of stuff here I wanted to talk to you guys about. We never even got on it. So
you get going, man. Time flies.
That's it.
We'll come back because we want to talk
just tell me when and we'll work it out.
Deputy Sheriff Justin Carr, Ask a Cop, thank you very much.
Thank you.